put the camera.
Go ahead.
I don't want any video.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
I don't want to see this on Facebook later on.
Don't worry.
Sit down, Joe.
Look.
Or you're not going to like this. I'm going to embarrass you.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Sit down.
I'm standing.
Okay, we're getting ready to eat here in a few minutes, and I did want to say a few things before we get started. First, I want to thank everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm really glad that we're where we are today. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time, that we could actually celebrate some of the accomplishments that we've made with these projects. For me personally, it's been a very long 2 years, and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We've got 2 of the 3 Tegretol PPQ batches now successfully made. Good Lord's willing, and the creek don't rise, by Thursday we'll be have 3 in the bag. So keep your fingers crossed and say your prayers. Certainly we've achieved a lot. You can see on the board here some of the things. I was trying to reflect on some of the accomplishments that we've made, and it was kind of surprising. I mean, this all started out, as you mostly all know, that when the Suffern plant shutting down, there were 4 products that they needed to find a home for, and they selected us to be the new site, the receiving site for these. And we have met our mission for 3 of the 4 in Tegretol, hopefully here very shortly. So congratulations to all of you that are here. There's a lot of people that aren't here tonight that have had a hand in this, but it's been a truly dedicated team of folks that have done a remarkable job, and I want to thank you all, and congratulations, and you should be proud of all you've accomplished. So with that, I did want to pay a special thanks to a few people. I'm going to start with project management, because we wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't have somebody leading the charge and cracking the whip and making sure that people were meeting their deadlines. So thank you, Kim, and we do appreciate all you've done. 2 years of governance meetings, and we've finally.
We're gonna get there.
QA, I'm not calling out names necessarily, but there's been a tremendous amount of document review and approval, and a few deviations along the way that we've had to manage our way through. Cindy's not in here, I don't think, is she? I don't see her, but Tracy, thank you. I know you've been involved in some of this, and I'm not sure if there's anybody else. Tara, thank you for all you've done from the PTR standpoint, and thank you. Labs, Matt, Clay, and pardon me if I'm missing any names, but thank y'all for all the extensive testing you've done on the PV samples, compression profiles, F2 studies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Engineering, operations, Prim, and Brian, and others. I thought John would be here tonight, but he's not here. You know, all the installations we did on the Divan roller compactor, the Matcon blenders, the Fruit mills, the Tegretol tanks, both the large and the small. Joe, we'll talk about that later.
Tomorrow.
Line, humidity control. There's been a lot of engineering work and a lot of operational support to make sure that those were managed, and we got everything up and running on time, on schedule. Rob, not necessarily on budget.
That's true.
You know, that's an old axiom about project management. You know, there's 3 key measures. You got time, quality, and cost. Pick 2 of 3.
We got 2 right. Yeah, we got 2 right.
But they say, you know, what is it? Cost is quality's remembered long after cost is forgotten. So.
There you go.
Validation. Jose, Jennifer,
They're still wrong.
Deanna, anybody else I'm missing here? Thank you for all you've done. Extensive data tabulation and data review. We kind of implemented a new cleaning program in the midst of cleaning of our very first product, Trileptal. So a lot of learnings that occurred through that, and thank y'all for all the efforts you put forth. Planning, Melanie, you're here.
Moran.
Miranda, excuse me. All the project readiness meetings, the juggling of priorities between Divan and Tegretol. I can remember all the, as things started overlapping and we had to kind of reprioritize. There was a lot of work that went on with that, so thank you for that. Packaging and package engineering, all the numerous PWOs and artworks and line tests, John, thank you.
That's all John Bailey.
And have I mentioned the Tegretol broken tablet?
Speak to Charlie.
Can we just skip over that?
Everything's
I guess the manufacturing folks get some credit for that one too.
Big, and I was first.
The warehouse, I don't know if anybody's here from the warehouse, but I want to thank them for implementing the new temp tracer system that was unique to our plant, and for all the receiving and shipping during off hours, weekends, etc. And there's one group I haven't mentioned yet and I need to thank, and that's Novartis. So Joe, Charlie, Sal, you guys were on the front line with all the work we were doing. We do appreciate everything you did to help Novartis understand our systems and to help us understand your systems. It wasn't easy, but we've made it through. And Rob, thank you for paying for it all, and Jen, thank you. So a couple more comments, and then we'll eat. You can get another drink or whatever. But tomorrow we have a project lessons learned. I'm not going to be able to participate in that. I really hate that. I want to be there so bad, and if I can break away, I'm going to jump into that session. But I think we should call it the good, the bad, and the ugly. And just one last thing, old adage I heard was that whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, I think we're all very much stronger now as a result of the relationship that we forged with Novartis. So thank you for everything, and we appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and congratulations.
Thank you, John.
So, can I say just a couple things?
Sure, yeah.
If that's okay?
Yeah.
I know I'm the thing standing in front of you guys in the food, so I'll go quick. But there's really two things I want to say. One of them is the thank yous here, and we all appreciate all the thank yous and all the work that's been done. But I want to share with you the reason why I joined the pharmaceutical industry. And I think it's something hopefully I can bring to you guys, because I know being a bit removed from the industry, you may not every day hear why you're doing what you're doing. I've been in the industry for 19 years. My colleagues a bit longer, so you guys know exactly what I'm about to say. Essentially, I started the industry just thinking it's another job, and slowly you get to realize that what you're doing is impacting patients. The products that we delivered here, Clozaril, Trileptal, Tegretol, and even Divan, are products that affect people's lives every single day. People depend on this to get through the day, and don't forget that. That's basically what you're doing is having a direct impact on what these people's lives are going to be like. And without it, I know we hit you guys hard on supply, or we're going to hit you hard on supply, I should say. But it's really ultimately for the patient, and that's the reason we're here. And the second piece is, I think in a week from today, we have an election coming up. And I'm not here to get political at all in any way, but if you listen to both sides, one thing you hear about is jobs. Jobs, jobs, jobs. And you talk about manufacturing. And I'm very proud to see that we were able to move our products from a site in New York to another site in the US. This is not common. It's up to you guys to continue this, okay? That means coming to work and doing your best. You guys do it better than anybody else. Trust me, I've been in Asia, I've been through China, I've been through Japan, I've lived in Singapore for 3.5 years. You guys are by far superior to anything you're gonna see in those other countries. But you gotta continue to remind yourself that day in, day out. You guys are here to do a good job, here to do a quality job, reduce costs. That's what it's all about, and that's what's gonna keep you guys competitive. So, those are my two messages. I hope you guys can take them, and hopefully makes you feel better when you go to work every day, because it really should. And want to follow up to thank you. I think it's well done. And for those of you who haven't met yet, hopefully we get to talk to you tonight and enjoy the meal. So thank you.
Thank you.